All right, so the last couple of weeks have been extremely exciting for the crypto market, and we've seen Bitcoin hit a new all-time record high of $111,000 per coin, and finally, Ethereum is making some moves because it was stuck, really trending down for months and months, and we finally started to see it bounce back. Right now, it's around $2,600 per token, and while all of this has been going on, no one has been talking about Cardano, major developments that's taking place with the SEC, also what's been happening with Avalanche and potential ETFs. We've seen Dogecoin ETFs, a lot of talks about altcoins. So while everyone's been focusing on Bitcoin, Ethereum, I've been doubling down on a number of different altcoin positions, preparing for this massive altcoin season that really hasn't happened yet. So while we've looked at Bitcoin, we could see that Bitcoin's price, has touched that new all-time record high, and right now is trading just around a key support of $106,000 per coin. But in terms of what's going on with altcoins, they haven't rallied yet, and that's because usually in every single market cycle, you see Bitcoin rally first, then Ethereum, then it's followed by altcoins. And right now we're still in that phase where, Bitcoin is still the main player right now, and we're starting to see a lot of money coming into Ethereum, because if we're looking at what many top analysts are predicting for Bitcoin, they're predicting $200,000 per coin. Some people are predicting as high as $1.5 million per coin. And so many people are saying, at least in this cycle, if you're looking at what's been going on with the overall market, with trends, with technical analysis, it is very likely that we're going to see Bitcoin hit at least $150,000 per coin this cycle. So really that means that we haven't yet seen altcoin season. We're still seeing this initial excitement with Bitcoin. We're starting to see money come back into Ethereum, and then soon we're going to start to see altcoins really take off. And next up is I want to talk about a Solana meme coin pre-sale that has been on my radar for quite a while now. They've raised right around $50,000 already, and the project is called Maoga, short for Make American Oil Great Again. This isn't just another meme coin project. It's a Solana-based pre-sale with real gameplay, real rewards, and a clear roadmap. And the pre-sale has been live for a little bit now, but they're still in stage 1. Right now, the price is around 15 cents per token, and the price is going to climb in each round to 18 cents, 22 cents, and 26 cents. So getting in early is like the best opportunity because the pre-sale price is going to be the lowest it'll ever be. So the token powers a live Telegram game called Oil Magnet, and this allows you to manage rigs, upgrade staff, and earn points that lead to airdrops, and it's way more developed than most Web3 games, and it's already had like major updates coming. Maoga just expanded its token supply to 1 billion tokens to boost adoption, but it's kept like strong tokenomics, and they've already been able to raise over $50,000. So like I said, this isn't just about gains. This is really a movement for U.S. energy independence with a strong brand and growing community behind it. So if you want to get into this project early, go over and check out Maoga, and I think this project is going to be one of the top performing Solana meme coins for this cycle. Next thing I want to go over, we've seen that recently the SEC came out and delayed a decision for a Cardano ETF. So Grayscale's Avalanche ETF and Grayscale's Cardano ETF recently had their approval delayed by the SEC. So it doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be approved or denied. We've simply seen this delay happen, and this happened a lot in the past for both Bitcoin and Ethereum. So I'm not too worried about it. But officially, we have seen that Cardano's spot ETF from Grayscale has been delayed, and now it's extended the review period to 15th of July. Same thing for Avalanche. So I'm expecting that this is going to line up pretty perfectly with altcoin season. So I think if we could see an approval for Avalanche and Cardano ETFs happen at that next date, which is July 15th, I think we could very well see us be in the middle of altcoin season and help these two tokens propel to potentially all-time record highs. Cardano is still significantly off of its previous cycle highs and all-time highs. You can see Cardano's only around 73 cents per token. If you look at its all-time high chart, it has reached over $3 per token. So I think with what's been going on in the overall market, I think we very well could see a new all-time record high for Cardano if we are able to see that SEC approval happen for, Grayscale's Cardano ETF and Grayscale's Avalanche ETF. Other thing that's happened recently that's been pretty bullish is that we've seen the Bitcoin conference. Bitcoin conference has been taking place over the last couple of days, and we saw that Trump media announced that they're going to be raising $2.5 billion to invest in Bitcoin. We've seen a number of other companies say this as well. Michael Saylor's strategy has announced they're going to be continuing to buy more and more Bitcoin. Recently, they bought tens of thousands of more Bitcoin, added those to their position, and so now they have well over 500,000 Bitcoin in their possession. So we've seen a lot of exciting news from institutions. We've seen a lot of exciting news come out from this Bitcoin conference, and most recently we even saw Vice President Vance. He said that the U.S. should use Bitcoin as an advantage in their rivalry with China. This was during the Bitcoin conference, and he's talked a lot about how Bitcoin can be strategically used, how they are never going to do anything against Bitcoin or the crypto industry during the Trump administration. And so these are all very exciting things for Bitcoin, the overall market. Last thing I do want to talk about is some positions I currently have. So currently I have a position in Ordi. I've talked about this over the last couple of videos, and I've really been in this since it was around $5.90 per token. We talked about this in the last few videos, and we've been scaling up along the way. It did hit as high as $13.60. I'm expecting that we are going to see a breakout happen very soon. We've been seeing this triangle form recently where we had that nice little rally happen from around $6 per token all the way to where we are now. And then I'm expecting that we will see a breakout happen very soon. I think probably around like June 1st, we're going to see a decision made whether we're going to see ordinal drop lower and start retesting these levels around $8.40, or if we're going to see it break up, start retesting that high that we saw just a couple of weeks ago and start making its way back to previous cycle highs. Other token that I am invested quite a lot in, I have a bit of Ethereum, Sui, Core, and we could do a couple of videos on those. So let me know in the comments down below if you want any updates on my altcoin positions and what altcoins you guys are invested in right now. But ultimately, with the overall market, there's a lot of exciting things going on, and you really should be keeping an eye out for, Bitcoin holding above these key support levels, and really wait until we have that official breakout. We start seeing Ethereum rally, hit all-time record highs, and only after that happens is when it's going to be, really altcoin season.